Good afternoon, everybody. It's Lynn, the Leather Bag Lady. How are you all today? It is a crummy old day today. What a difference a day makes. Yesterday, had so much energy. I was so busy going from task to task to task. Leather Bag Lady weather report today sucks. It's foggy. There was supposed to be a freezing rain warning. We did get a little bit of freezing rain, but nothing significant. It's rainy. It's damp. It's a crummy old day today. And let's just say it has not done anything for my energy levels. I can tell you, I had a hard time getting out of bed this morning. And yeah, that's just it. But we have a beautiful little bag for you today. Today's bag is this little beauty. Now, simple bag, but it has a lot going on nonetheless. So it is dark blue. It is not black. And it has this very on-trend kind of puffer quilted design on the back and front side. A little bit of a accent piece that isn't quilted right here. It has a brass tone chain element to the strap on both sides. It has a tassel zipper pull. You know how I feel about a tassel. So this little bag is very, very simple, but not so simple. Just because of all the elements that are involved. Love the brass tone grommets. Just a great little bag. Very kind of on trend with its size. The puffer look. Coach, I think last year was really into this puffer styling. This year it's kind of like a teddy bear fleece, like fur kind of detail. Much prefer the leather. All Coach bags, I am very much about the leather. Not a huge fan of the fabric Coach. But back to this little guy. There is no brand. The brand sticker has fallen off, which is has left a little bit of an adhesive stain. Now, this little bag does have some issues inside. So this side is really great. There is a zipper compartment. Yeah, no issues there. On the other side, there are some issues. So where that brand stamp was, it looks like, I'm not sure, it looks like there was a little bit of glue or something. But the most important element is that some of the lining has started to come loose. Now, I was going to just glue it, but I don't think I'm going to. What I can do is I can just run a little stitch and adhere it to where it is coming apart on the other side. It's just at the tail end of the zipper. So I'm just going to put a few stitches in that just to prevent it from getting any worse. And obviously the bag has been priced accordingly and it is inside. You're not going to see it. But I don't want it to get any worse, and I certainly don't want it to interfere with you getting your items in and out of the bag. So that being said, there is a Bugatti label. Bugatti has quite an extensive leather line, and they've been around for a lot of years. I have added an extra hole on the strap. It's a 24-inch strap drop, so it will sit beautifully as a crossbody, and it has a great little gusset on the bottom. It's just a super, super cute little bag, despite the interior issues, which I am not all that mad at, to be honest. Wouldn't bother me. But, you know, obviously we each have our own level of what we can deal with and what we can't. But there we go. That is today's bag. So what did you guys get up to last night? I didn't do much at all. I went out with my clients for dinner. Had a nice evening. It was fairly short and sweet. I was back here by 6:30. I had to go to another post office. I had to cheat on Wendy because they didn't have the prepaid shipping boxes. Seem to run out of those fairly routinely, which is a little bit inconvenient, but I love Wendy, so it's not going to stop me from going back to my old and usual postal outlet, but I did have to cheat, as I said, on Wendy, and I went to the post office that's just around the corner from Pius's house here up on the escarpment in Hamilton, grabbed 2 boxes, but then I had to go home, I had to pack. It was inconvenient, let's just put it that way. But hey, life is life. Went and took my client's house, as I said, came home, went to the post office and mailed the items. And off I went home, and Pius and I just kind of hung out and watched Sons of Anarchy that last evening. I am a big fan. I'm a TV junkie, huge TV junkie. I will hold my hands up to that. We used to get very frustrated with our retirement home residents when all they wanted to do was sit in their room and watch TV. Well, I am telling you, that would not be the world's worst ever retirement plan for me. I love trash TV. I love documentaries. I love all kinds of shows. And I am a big binge watcher. I like watching things all at once. I signed up for the channel that is now hosting Yellowstone, which pissed me off because I am a Prime subscriber and was able to watch the first 4 seasons of Yellowstone on Prime. And now all of a sudden I have to pay another subscription to watch the 5th season. And they're releasing it episode by episode. I don't want to watch it that way. So I watched the first 3 or 4 episodes, and now I'm just not bothering because I want to watch it all at once. I don't want to have to wait till next week. That's why we don't watch cable TV anymore. So I don't know. I don't get it. But anyway, we are doing great things with Sons of Anarchy. I think we're in 5th season, 4th season, 5th season, and it continues to really engage our interest. Usually series that go on for that many seasons, they just have to get more and more ridiculous as the seasons go along, in my opinion anyway, to keep your attention. But this doesn't seem to be doing that. I mean, there's some artistic license. You know, every time there's a shootout, the lead characters never get shot. I mean, you've got AK-47s right behind you and you're on a motorcycle. You've got no, shielding from those bullets. But no, nobody gets killed. But anyway, it is enjoyment for us. And we snuggle up on the couch and we watch it, and then we go to bed. And it's great. I'm enjoying it. It is winter. It's our first winter together. So this could well be our kind of scheduled planning, because we don't go to bed particularly late. Pius hasn't been getting up crazy early for the last few weeks. His deliveries have been kind of 9, 10 o'clock. So, you know, between 6 and 7 is when we've been getting up. Mind you, did get up a little earlier this morning. But like I said, I could not get my ass out of bed this morning. I heard him get up. I heard him leave. He always says goodbye. And I must have fell right back to sleep. I'm having very disturbed sleep at the moment. The hot flashes are still with me. And I'm good until I need to go pee. And then once I get back into bed, that's it. It's the hot flashes, and then Pius is a snuggler. And we were talking about it last night because I had to wake him up and tell him to move over, because like I was literally hanging off the bed. He says, "Yeah, but you move, so I have to chase you." Like, it's too hot in here. But he said, "Before I know it, you're off the edge of the bed." And I'm like, "Well, take the hint, buddy. Get on your own side." Because he has to wear a CPAP machine and he hates it because he said, I don't get to snuggle. I'm like, I'm okay with that, buddy. Because, we have our little chitty chats before we go to sleep and, do our thing. But Yeah, no. You're okay to wear your mask, pal. You're okay to wear your mask. Poor Pius. So tonight we are having Harry, my son, for dinner. It's his second day at his job. He's his new job. He's really enjoying it. He's so thrilled with how friendly the people are at Pius's workplace. My son's had a hard go. He's had a bit of a rough time with some of the jobs that he's had. My daughter kind of has too. Poor Sarah. But Harry really has tried over the years to be successful in jobs. The first couple of jobs he had, he kind of screwed up. His timekeeping is not the best. So Pius said he saw him leaving to go for lunch today. And I'm like, oh, please get back in time. But he said, oh, yeah. He went straight out and came right back again. So hoping he's learned his lessons. But anyway, he will be joining us for dinner. I've got the spaghetti bubbling away on the stove here. And yeah, I'm just trying. The dryer broke, so there's clothes everywhere. It looks like a Chinese laundry in here. But roll with the punches, right? You roll with the punches. I'm getting my hair cut tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that because it's bit of a mess. And it's not necessarily that it's long, because it's not long at all. It's still a short haircut. But I asked her to kind of chop into it so that I could tuck it behind my ears without much bulk. So that chopping used to be behind my ears. Now it's kind of down here and it's a pain in the ass. So I will be seeing Melissa tomorrow to get my hair cut. And what else am I doing? Nothing really. Just kind of hanging out here. January has actually been quite a busy, well, not busy, but a steady month with Etsy. February is usually when it all tanks. We've all gotten our credit card bills at the end of the month and we're like, can't spend any more money. So February usually is a tough one. And then March will be a busy month anyway for us because we will be finishing up here and hoping to move into my place. So that is it. So hopefully you will have a great night, whatever it is you are doing on this Tuesday. And I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye, everybody.